It will provide us direct access to the books we want to recommend for the library or buy for our own personal use. It brings in 7 booksellers and 2 e-book publishers. And there are books from all the domains of engineering, sciences, and humanities and social sciences, besides titles from other areas. More than 45,000 titles are on display, as I have been told. The organizers have done a wonderful job of getting such a large collection of books on one platform with the ease of browsing, selecting, and placing an order by following the proper route. Once again, I thank the organizers for giving me this opportunity to share my thoughts with you. On behalf of the director, Professor Rahul Banerjee, and the entire LNMIIT fraternity, I wish the organizers, publishers, booksellers, and the buyers a very productive gathering at this fair. I encourage our students and faculty to actively participate and make it a successful event. I would like to close by quoting Joseph Addison, the English essayist, poet, and playwright, who says, "Reading is to the mind what exercise is to the body. So let's take control of our physical and mental well being by making a balance between the two for a happy and harmonious life." Once again, I congratulate the organizers and wish them success in this event. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your kind words, which motivate us to bring the best for the LMIT community. Now I request our librarian, Giridhar Kunkur sir, to take us through the features of virtual book exhibition and selection portal. Sir.
Thank you very much, Parminder. Uh, Good morning, everyone. Honorable Acting Director, LNMIIT, Professor Manju Dhariwal, Professor Ashok Dargar, Chairman, Library Committee, all distinguished faculty members, research scholars, participating booksellers and publishers, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of LNMIIT Central Library, I extend a very warm welcome to all of you for this very unique and first ever virtual book exhibition and selection portal. As you all know, the Central Library of LNMIIT regularly organizes book exhibition fairly frequently in our student activities center, allowing a good number of book publishers and distributors, to put up their stalls and allowing our entire LNMIIT community to get engaged in, the quality selection of books for, the quality collection development of the Central Library. However, as you all know, because of this existing pandemic situation, we could not actually organize the physical book exhibition this year. However, we wanted to continue with the trend and, decided to hold this event, but in a virtual mode. So for this purpose, the Central Library, the entire team started working on a project to develop the virtual book exhibition and selection portal by engaging one LNMIIT student who is currently studying in the second year of CSE department, in the CSE department. And for last almost like 1.5 months, we worked very hard in coming up with this very interesting and interactive portal, that is a virtual book exhibition and selection portal. And, in the entire process, right from the initial stages, right from the conceptual stages, we received a overwhelming, support from our Honorable Director, Professor Rahul Banerjee. And we are extremely thankful for his guidance, support, and also his valuable inputs in making this happen. And we are also equally grateful to Professor Manju Dhariwal, our acting director, LNMIIT, for inaugurating it today. So it is indeed my pleasure to take you through very quickly the main features of this portal. And I won't be taking much time. So I would like to share my presentation, I just want my colleague Shweta Pandeji to confirm that what I'm sharing is visible. Shweta ji, are you able to see this?
Yeah, sir, it's visible.
Great. Okay, this is all about how to use virtual book exhibition and selection portal. First of all, please remember the URL of the portal, which is https://library.lnmit.ac.in// and one can log in using LNMIIT email ID here. And this portal enables the faculty members, research scholars, and students of LNMIIT to browse over 45,000 books, including e-books covering a wide range of subjects. And it primarily focuses on the academic and research programs that are being offered at LNMIIT. Here you will find the participation by actually 9 booksellers and publishers, out of which 7 are actually booksellers and distributors and 2 e-book publishers. Now, using this portal, you can recommend books for the central library, and the faculty members, research scholars, and higher degree students who are currently on the campus can also purchase books for their personal use. So this portal can be used only by the bona fide members of LNMIIT community. Others are not allowed. So as I mentioned, there are 9 participating booksellers and publishers on this particular platform, and they are having their virtual book-stalls. Just to name them, we have Research Co Books and Periodicals Private Limited, Indica Publishers and Distributors, Springer Nature, Technical Bureau India Private Limited, Atlantic Publishers and Distributors, Usha Books, Tata McGraw-Hill, Pranay Books, Allied Informatics. So out of these 9 participants, we have 2 e-book publishers. One is Springer Nature, the other one is Tata McGraw-Hill. So in this portal, you will find the prices of the books indicated in currency as I'm going to show you now. You will find books with INR, Indian rupees, of course, BP, which stands for British pound, US dollar, euro, and some books you will find it as FC, which is a foreign currency. So here the publishers and distributors have not provided exact foreign currency here, but those who are interested in knowing what currency it is, you can certainly connect with the library to know which currency it is. So library will get back to you and inform you about that. And in some cases, you will also find INR 0. They are particularly for Springer Nature ebooks. Once we identify the books that we should go for them, and they will get back to us indicating the prices of those books. Okay, so whether you want to recommend books for the library or you want to purchase these books for your personal use, the booksellers and publishers have offered 25% discount on every single book. So when you select a book for library or library recommendation, you will get an instantaneous acknowledgement on the screen itself. There is a pop-up message that appears when you choose a book. And at the same time, you will also receive a system-generated email acknowledging your selection of books. So both way, you will get intimation from the library side. So now let me take you through the live demonstration. And what I'll do is I will demonstrate as well as I will continue with the presentation simultaneously. Okay, so when you log into the portal using your LNMIIT email ID, this is the home page that you get, and this is your personal dashboard. So here you can engage yourself with all kinds of activities, browsing, selecting, recommending, for library and also for personal purchase. So it is your page. Please remember that. Okay. And just to take you through the features of this, if you want to know who are the participants, go to the stalls, and all the participating publishers, distributors icons are visible here, all 9 of them. And just in case if you want to see or visit a particular stall, say for example Atlantic Publishers and Distributors, you go there, click there, and their collection of more than 4,000 books will come to you on the spot. Okay, so similarly you can do similar such exercise with other booksellers and publishers. And for the convenience of our community here, we have uploaded the instructions on how to use this portal. So it is a PDF document running into almost like 7 pages that tells you how to go about using this particular portal. So this is readily available to you, and I shall be sending you very soon a soft copy to you people through the email. So I don't have to run through this. So I'm closing this at the moment. And going ahead, this is the main search box for you. I will take you through that later. And then on the top, you also have, the cards. It's a cart. When you select the books, they get registered over here. And then this is the icon for personal purchase. And this is the icon for library recommendation. So these are some of the things. So continuing with my presentation. So there are, when we talk about the search options, you can do the search of books by title, by author, by subject, however you want. And, when you search the books on any given topic, you will be presented with all the books by all participating booksellers and publishers. Okay, so let us see how it happens. So I'm just conducting a quick search, say, on artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence. I'll do the search. So here you will find 359 books on artificial intelligence. Okay, so and all these 359 are coming from all the booksellers and publishers. Okay, so you can scroll down, and at the bottom you can actually go to different pages to see what all is available. And wherever it is possible, we are presenting you with the cover page of the book on the spot, and where it is not possible, you will find image not found, but you will definitely get the complete bibliographic details. Okay, so continuing with the presentation, there are advanced features, or filters, you can say, that are associated with this portal. You can apply these advanced filters in order to get the desired result as per your needs. So here you can actually sort these books by subject, by medium. When we talk about medium, it could be print books or it could be e-books. And also you can sort the books by price or by year of publication. And after sorting, you can also arrange these books either in the ascending or in descending order. Okay, so let me take you through that. Now we have already done with the search, which is on artificial intelligence, and we have got 359 books. And I'm going to the advanced filters here. So this is the panel of advanced filters. As you can see here, you can select your subject, or when you do the drop down, you will get all the departments here subject wise. Otherwise you can say there, and you can do your selection by medium, whether it is print books or e-books, and you can even sort them by price or year of publication. Let me, for the demonstration purpose, select the price. So, and when I select the price, I will get an option of arranging these books either in the ascending or in the descending order. I will choose, for example, descending order, and then I will filter. Now, these 359 books are arranged in the descending order of the price. Okay, so which means all expensive books are appearing first and followed by the less expensive books as you scroll. Okay, and wherever there are books which are e-books in the e format, on the top you will see the e-books here. Okay, so this is how the advanced filters work. And continuing with the presentation, when it comes to recommending books or to the library, or purchase books for your personal use, uh, of course you need to select a particular title for that. And when you do the selection of a particular title, say for example physics of semiconductor devices, so for personal purchase there is an option on the portal where there is a personal purchase. And if you want to recommend books to the library, you can actually there is another option, recommend to the library. So when you do recommendation to the library, what happens is that particular title that you have chosen gets added to the cart. Okay, so, and again, for example, this particular title, when you choose a particular book which is added to the cart, let me take you there. For example, I will just for the demonstration purpose, I will take. Okay, I will go to. I'll randomly choose something. Okay, so okay, artificial intelligence in mechanical something. Okay, mechanical and industrial engineering. So here you will get an option of recommending it to the library, or have your personal purchase, whatever it is. All right. So here there is an option to add to the cart. All right. So now what happens is when you recommend books to the library, there is that's what I showed you just now, they recommend it to the library. And also you can add copies to the library. Like for example, you want to recommend say 2 copies to the library, or 3 copies, or more than 3 copies. You can either increase the number or decrease the number on the same thing here, so you will have arrow marks accordingly. But our recommendation to everyone is not to choose more than 3 copies on a higher side this year actually. Okay, so and another thing is like if you want to do the deletion of your selected title, that option is also available on the portal, where you will get the option in the cart itself to remove the item from the cart. Okay, so please remember this, because once you make a final selection of your titles, you must go through all these activities before you finally recommending it to the library. Okay, and when you recommend it to the library, so it gets shifted from cart to the library recommendation, which is here. This is library recommendation. So let us go through that. So here in this particular case, artificial intelligence in mechanical and industrial engineering. So I say, let me select about 3 titles. Okay, and I will add it to the library and the cart. So here I got an instantaneous message which again quickly disappeared. So that acknowledgement actually came and disappeared already here. Okay, so what I'll do is I will now go back. See here, I mentioned to you that in the cart you have all selected books. So just now I had chosen artificial intelligence in mechanical and industrial engineering. The above two books were just randomly selected by me earlier for the demo purpose. So here you have the option of removing it from the cart. So here you can use this option to remove this particular item from the cart. So for example, I will do this activity for this particular title. So I have removed it, so that has gone. So we have two titles now: Artificial Intelligence Techniques in IoT Sensor, and another title just now I have selected. So I will now go to recommend two books to the library. So this is my final selection. So when I do this, it gets disappeared from the cart. Okay, so here you can see that the books recommended to the library, and library will get back to you very soon. That pop-up message has arrived here, and you can see here the cart has become 0. That means if you go to the cart now, you will not find anything there because you have already shifted it to the library recommendations. So when you go there, so definitely you will find that particular title in the recommended list of yours. So this is the title that just now for demo purpose we had selected. So it is there in the library recommendations. Okay, and I may have already received a mail. So let me check my mail. Yes, so I can see here there is a mail coming from acquisition library. So here it says whatever titles that I have received. So two titles you can see here, including the one that just now we selected, Artificial Intelligence in Mechanical and Industrial Engineering. So I get an instantaneous message addressed to me because I have logged in. All right. So similarly, whenever you log in and order your books, you will get an intimation. So it's not just you recommend it and you do not know anything about it. So library also, you will get an acknowledgement. Library also keeps a record of what all is happening and things like that. Yeah. So, so this is about the card. Okay. So now let me go back to the portal again. And, when it comes to selection for personal purpose, I'll just quickly do that demo. So let us do some selection, say on cloud computing. And I'm doing the search. So you are finding almost like 104 books on cloud computing. Okay. Again, by all the publishers here. And suppose you want to select, okay, same thing like, cloud computing and visualization. So I will go here. So what I'll do is I would like to purchase this book for my personal use. So I will purchase this now. Okay. So when I click that purchase now, I'm getting a second layer intimation here on the screen that you see. Are you sure you want to purchase this book with the title Cloud Computing and Visualization? Okay, so here I have the option of saying no, and I have the option of saying yes. So when I say yes, it gets added to my personal purchase, and you can see here there's an intimation that has already come to me as a pop-up message: purchase success. Library will get back to you very soon. Okay. Now, if you go to the personal purchase, so cloud computing and virtualization title should be there. There it is. Okay. So here, these are all my personal purchases previously done. So I'm just talking to you about this particular title, which we have chosen just now, cloud computing and virtualization. This is there in my account. What happens is in both the cases, what will happen, I'll tell you right now. Whether it is a personal purchase or books recommended to the library, after this book exhibition will continue till 10th of October. Okay, so I request all of you to actively participate in selection process so that we really do or engage with a quality collection development process in the library with your cooperation. So what happens is the library maintains the record of which books have been recommended for the library, which books have been purchased for personal use and all that. So I will show you that later. What happens is we will inform the corresponding booksellers and publishers accordingly to send those books to the library. So those books will arrive at our end on an approval basis. Okay. So books recommended to the library, when we receive all of them, we will arrange a kind of a display in the library, and you will be invited again to the library to go through them physically once we receive them. And once you firm up that, okay, my choice is correct, I would like to go for this particular book, so please go ahead and order. Then for such final recommendations, we'll make a separate listing, and the corresponding booksellers will be intimated about such books to be supplied to the library. Similarly, when it comes to the personal purchases, those books will be kept aside separately in the library only for those books for those people who have requested for personal purchase, and we will be sending them a separate mail from the library saying that your book has arrived in the library, so please come and collect the book. But before collecting the book from the library, the person is expected to make the online payment to the respective bookseller for the value of the book. So we shall be sending the details of the bank account so that you can make online payment to the bookseller, and you need to produce the receipt of having made that payment, e-receipt, to the library so that we know that you have paid for it, and then you come to the library and pick up that book from the library. So it's all very simple, easy, and very efficient ways of doing things. Everything is online, but still you are getting what you want, whether it is in the library or whether it is your personal copy, so you will not miss anything. So now moving ahead with my presentation, the library, through this portal, we can generate a good number of reports on a daily basis during this exhibition to keep a track of what is happening with this event. And, for example, the kind of selections made by the individuals, that is faculty members, research scholars, and students, what kind of selections have been made by them. And, we can also generate reports department-wise just to keep a track of their involvement and in book selection. So we can generate who is selecting the maximum number of books according to the department. So we will, and if some department is not really recommending too many books, then we can actually call them up, request them, and expedite the book selection process. And also we can do the analysis of the same. And then we will also come to know the total value of the books recommended for the library or books purchased for personal use. Okay, so things like that. So there are so many reports that we can generate, and also the total number of print books that we have chosen, total number of ebooks that are selected. So all these reports, they come into play. So that is actually the end of my presentation. But nevertheless, when I said how do we maintain this particular record in the library, the portal has got an admin panel, and admin panel is open only for the library staff, that do designated library staff members. So this you will not get to see at your end, but I'm still telling you the kind of reports that we end up getting. So here on a daily basis, and this is almost like instantaneous. Okay, it is live. I should say this is live. So we come to know what is the total recommendation as of now, and how many paperbacks are there. This is actually the library recommendation. So how many paperbacks have been recommended, how many ebooks have been recommended, what is the total value of this, and also when it comes to personal purchase, how many books have been selected, out of which how many ebooks, how many print books, and things like that, and total value of the same. And then we can actually export the recommendations. Okay, so these are library recommendation. I can generate the library recommendation just by clicking there. So as of now, whatever books that are selected, I will get a report in an Excel sheet format and things like that. So coming to the personal books also, so we will get the similar kind of report. So I can download the Excel sheet here, and I will come to know who has selected what and for personal purposes and things like that. Okay. So, and these are using these Excel sheets, we can again create so many. We can actually filter so many things there. Individually by an individual, or subject wise, or department wise, or price wise. However we want, we can actually arrange the books the way we want to look at it. So this is a very, very interactive and kind of first time we have developed this, and first time we are experimenting that in LNMIIT. I seek definitely your involvement, active involvement in making this virtual book exhibition a huge success, because without your involvement, nothing can happen actually. Okay, so my humble request to each and every faculty members, research scholars, is that please get yourself actively engaged in quality development of the library. Okay, so thank you so very much, and if you have got any questions, I shall be more than happy to answer them. So if there are any questions, please ask me. Okay. If there are no questions, I now request my colleague Parminder to continue with the proceedings.
Thank you, Girdhar Kunkur sir, for explaining the features of the virtual book exhibition and selection portal in such a detailed manner. Thank you, sir. I now request our chairman of Library Committee, Dr. Ashok Dargar sir, to share few words with us on this occasion and encourage everyone to take active participation in the unique virtual event. Sir.
Thank you, Parminder, for giving me opportunity. First of all, I would like to welcome on my personal behalf and on the behalf of the entire LAC committee to all booksellers and publishers who are participating in this virtual book exhibition. And I would also like to congratulate all the library team who will develop such an excellent portal for this virtual exhibition. As we know that the books are the best companion of the knowledge seekers, and the library plays an important role in higher education by acting as a storehouse of knowledge and information. So generally the book exhibition, the purpose of the book exhibition is to encourage the faculty and student to inculcate the habits of reading and visiting the library in regular manner. But in this situation, as in the case of the pandemic, we are not able to hold this exhibition in physical manner. However, the library tries to hold it in a virtual manner, and I am quite sure that this exhibition will enable our faculty members, students, and research scholars to browse, select, and recommend the books for the library. Okay, and at the end, once again, I congratulate the entire library staff and wish a grand success for this exhibition. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words and encouraging the words which motivate us to bring the best for the LNMIIT community. Now I request Dr. Shweta Pandey, ma'am, Assistant Librarian, to propose vote of thanks. Ma'am.
Thank you, Parminder. A very good morning to everyone. On behalf of the Central Library, I feel immense pleasure to take this opportunity to propose vote of thanks today. I extend my sincere thanks to the Acting Director, Professor Manju Dhariwal, ma'am, Library Committee, Head of Department, for accepting our invitation to be a part of this inauguration session today. Thank you all for spending your valuable time with us. We also extend our sincere thanks and gratitude to our Director, Professor Rahul Banerjee, sir, for his continuous support and guidance, who is always with us as a great source of inspiration. We miss your presence today, sir. We thank our librarian, Mr. Girdhar Kunkur, for conceptualizing the idea of making this exhibition in virtual mode. For this exhibition portal, we have a brilliant student with us, Master Om Gupta, who tirelessly work closely with the library in understanding the requirements and in designing and developing this portal in a month and make it live today. The best part which we notice and appreciate about Om is that being a student of mechanical branch, he has a keen interest and a very good understanding about the programming code. Thank you, Om. We really appreciate your hard working and efforts. We also thankful to LUCS team for the IT support, and I also thank our energetic library team members for their continuous assistance and support throughout the project. And we all really look forward for your all continued support and cooperation in future endeavors. Thank you everyone once again for your gracious presence, and we look forward to your all active participation in this virtual exhibition. Stay safe and stay healthy. Over to you, Parvinder.
Ma'am, Manish Kumar Singh sir has a question. Sir, you may ask the question. Manish
Hello.
sir.
Hello,
Yes, sir.
I'm audible.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
I am looking this website. Just I want to see the content of any book, so I am unable to see that thing. So, is there any feature of getting the table content of that?
You want to?
Uh,
You are talking about the contents of the book. You mean to say?
Yes, yes, yes.
Actually, that was one of the requirement of the portal. We started off with that only, but it actually requires in-depth coding in order to make the
Sir,
inside content of the
my simple question: is it there or not? Means I understand the problem is something.
Yes. So this particular feature to know the content of a book is not available, but the
Fine,
library can really help you in letting you know the content of the book. So if you can use the library that, at the bottom we have given a communication email ID. So if you can send us a list of books and ask us, please provide us with the content, we will certainly help you with the content of the book. That's not an issue at all.
So another question, just I am looking here for one book here, it is showing the INR 0. So what does mean
That's
by
what.
this?
Okay, INR 0 in my presentation, I did mention that in some cases, some publishers have not really shared with us the prices because maybe the price was not immediately available according to their list that they have sent. But nevertheless, when it comes to the pricing, anybody having any doubt or want some clarification, they can again connect with us. We shall let you know.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your
Okay.
the question answer of the questions.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am, for your kind words. Before ending up the program, just to remind you all once again, the virtual book exhibition and selection portal is operational till 10th of October 2021 to the entire LNMIIT community. We request everyone to participate, recommend books for library and also buy books for your own self and make this virtual book exhibition and selection successful. Thank you all for your patience listening. If anyone is having any other query regarding the portal, we library team are happy to help you. Thank you all.
Okay, thank you, Parminder. Thank you, Professor Manju Dhariwal. Thank you so much, Dr. Ashok Dargar, for being with us today and encouraging everyone to get engaged. And thanks, my sincere thanks to each and every participating booksellers and publishers, distributors, as well as our distinguished faculty members. Thank you so much once again for making this event successful today. Thanks a lot. Yes. So we are closing this now.
Thank you.